So, you have American concerns and you have other concerns based on what you use an investigation team for, willingly. 2014 to 2004 to 2014, I think is what he said, somewhere's in here. And so, well, that gives you a large gap of multiple car functions that are no longer on the market anyway. There's the books for the mechanics, fix the car or don't utilize that, sell on it, we'll cut it on Blue Book. It doesn't have that. We will remove that feature and sell it accordingly based on that value. Now, that's an arbitrary thing that you kind of look at the formal nature of the problem. So, why do we have that skill but not utilize it somewhere else? I mean, well, for me, I'm in on Ford right now, so.
5,000 vehicles. That's literally over half all the vehicles that Tesla has ever built.
Why? Because.
So the process
I don't want to be. Leave me alone. Tell me how to live my life or two.
Step is what they call a preliminary evaluation.
So we got all these models right here, and those are all at least a fix-in program to the dealership because 50 cal slap around negligent discharge in the pipes. And the pack load, something manufacturing inside of there has to be a fix on that. Well, that's, I mean, if I'm actually noble about investigations for doing it for numbers of mentions of electromagnetism and car crash come through. Autopilot, Penns Row, somewhere's in here to other lines that define a system. Well, like I said, this can compress it. This is, if it plays through, kind of the standard on what he said, the standard for set precedents on at least the value of a formalized way to handle the car systems. Well, I get them on the mass gap for the stone mill, autonomous arbiters running on the system for OSHA and MSHA, and how do you fed it through.
That's more serious. That's where
it's a cost of the company that they pay off for a differential, and it's a fucking tax. It's a goddamn boss person that come through that this person can argue with if freaking necessary. Ford CEO will be like, whoa, you're stepping into some high cotton over here, buddy. You know, I mean,
and other
New York
companies in the industry have similar offerings, like the GM has it, but they watch to make sure that you're actually paying attention, that your eyes are on the road. But that's something Tesla's been playing around with.
Farm is doing well. Come in here and tell me I'm not. Now I gotta have reasonable. You're telling me that where I am, time dilated is at the top of the Himalayas or bottom of the Mariana Trench. Go. Why? Why do you argue differently in terms of the cost line of what this little wiggly squiggly goddamn engine will do?
Whether it's anti-lock brakes or seatbelts or things of that.
Because this would be in the market when I go to Afghanistan across the game. I'll be like, do you want to go public sector for your stone mill? Is it a union base? Is it, you know, a training camp for other high-end testing systems where I can say the stone mill guy versus other guys inside here can have a number over their goddamn head right now saying hire him for this much? It would be sensible to the goddamn number in terms of what any differentials would be to adjust the cost on a short, right? It's like somebody, that's a low value, that's a sore dick deal right there, can't beat it. Gonna need to get it. If anything, it's an NTF. I got a car, I got a cheap deal on it this year. Put it in the fucking cabinet, save it for 2 days. Brand new, off the floor model, I'll sell it for whatever I think is fair. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. President's got a good case. You can nullify the hell out of any jury with it, really. Time, work, fraud, the jury. What are you doing?